ready? Okay, we're going to recap how to find the coordinates for this particular points on the coordinate plane. And hello, Jody, no problem. I would like somebody to, I just want to go up a little bit so we can see our Y line. There we go. I would like a volunteer. Remember, guys, this is my X line over here. Okay, and this is my Y line over here. And pop in the chat, guys, remind me, how do we read our coordinates? Which one comes first? Which coordinate comes first? Thank you, Jody. Excellent. The X coordinate comes first. So I'm going to open brackets. I'm going to put my X coordinate, semicolon, and then I'm going to put my Y coordinate, close brackets. Okay, excellent. Well done, Mivuyo. Well done. Okay, that's exactly what I was looking for. We always look at our X line first, and then we look at our Y line next. So I would like everyone in the chat, please give me the coordinates to A. And remember, guys, when you write them in, you always have to write A first, and then open brackets, give me my A value, semicolon, my Y value, close brackets. Okay, in the chat for me, please, while I take Muvuyo's question. I want to see if Muvuyo has a question or what, if she wants to tell me the answer. Hi, Muvuyo, do you want to unmute for me?
Evening, ma'am. Just can I answer the question?
Sure. Tell me, what are the coordinates of A?
It's brackets, -5.
Good.
Semicolon, and 2.
Good.
And close brackets.
Good, to close the brackets as well. Can you help me with B as well, Mivuyo? What are the coordinates of B?
It's 1. It's the brackets.
Brackets? I don't think it's going to be 1. Okay, so open brackets. What is my X coordinate?
0.
Good, it's 0. Excellent. It's 0 because it's sitting on my line. Yeah. Semicolon.
Semicolon 8.
Good. And then?
Close brackets.
Excellent. Amazing stuff. Very well done, Mivuyo. Excellent, excellent. Well done. All right. Okay. Coordinates for C, guys. Anybody give me the coordinates for C? Okay, Nelisa is saying that C is, I'm not sure about that answer, Nelisa. Open brackets. Let's have a look at it again. Smita, be careful. Which comes first, my X or my Y coordinate? There we go. Well done, Musomila. Well done. My X coordinate is going to be 4, then semicolon, and then 2 open brackets. All right. And have we noticed something funny or similar about any coordinates? Anybody see anything that's similar? Does anybody know? My drawing is just, it's getting out of hand. My word. There we go. Got it. It makes a triangle. Absolutely. Absolutely makes a triangle. I'm just going to put these in because I want you guys to remember something else that we learned about on Wednesday. Okay. And this is -5 and 2. Do we notice something about the Y coordinates of 2 of these? Does anybody remember anything about the Y coordinates? What do we notice about the Y coordinates for A and for C? Look at the Y number. Look at the Y number. They're both 2. Good, they have 2s. And do we remember what we said? If they both have 2s, what do we know about all the lines that sit, or all the coordinates that sit on this line over here? What is their Y coordinate going to be, guys? The Y value is always going to be 2. Excellent, Smita. Okay. Excellent. And that's because it is parallel. This line is parallel to which line? Do you guys remember? Hello, Roland. Which line is it parallel to? My X line or my Y line? Does anyone remember? Good, Nokwezi, excellent. Well done, Mvuyo and Bali. It's parallel to my X line. So because all my coordinates on my X line, all my Y coordinates on the X line are 0, that means if it's parallel to my Y line, all the values that are on that particular line are all going to be the same. Okay, excellent. All right, let's do the coordinates for D, E, and F in the chat for me, guys. You've got exactly 1 minute for all 3 of them. Go. Okay, pop them in the chat whenever you're ready. Well done, Nelisa. Nelisa's already given us the answer for D. Iminati, be careful with your signs. Well done, Roland. All right, what about E, guys? Smita says 3 is negative, E is 3 and negative 8. I agree. I agree. Tetelo, be careful about your positives and your negatives. 3 and negative 8. Okay, Bukhali, remember your X coordinate first and then your Y coordinate. Well done, guys. And then give me the answer for F, please, guys. What are the coordinates for F? Thank you, Smita. I want other people to agree with you, though. I want to see if everyone gets the same answer. Well done, Jody. And Mivoyo, check your signs. That 8 over there should not be an 8. Well done, Roland. For F over here, we're going to get negative 3 and negative 8. Bukhali, do not forget your brackets and your semicolon and all that stuff. You always need to write it in. Well done, Intiso. Okay, and if I connect all of these dots, okay, I'm going to connect all of these dots. Hopefully I can do a good job. Oh, that one was a nice one. There we go. DEF, what kind of shape do I have here? And do not tell me just a triangle. What kind of triangle do I have? Thank you, Nokwezi and Mivuyo. You guys figured it out. Okay. It's a right-angled triangle. Do we notice anything about the coordinates? Do we see anything that's similar in the coordinates for DEF? Does anybody notice anything that's similar? Okay, so Mila and Titelo, be careful. They're the same. What is? Usmita says E and F have the same number. And I would say negative 8 and not just 8. This is negative 8. Good. They have negative 8. Good. E and F have negative 8. Do we notice anything else? Has anybody noticed anything else? Titelo, which one is it? 3 or negative 3? No. Has anybody noticed anything? Good. Smita says all the X values are 3 except 1 is negative. What I wanted us to notice is that D and E have the same X value. Okay, which means that DE, the line DE, is parallel to which line? My X or my Y line? Which one is it parallel to? If it was my X line, it would be the one up here. And this line and that one are definitely not parallel. So which one is it? Okay. I hope you guys aren't just guessing. Good, it's my Y line. It's going to be parallel to this line over here. So what is going to happen to all my X values on this line DE? How much are all of these X values going to be? They're all going to be? Good, Smita. They're all going to be 3. Okay. It doesn't matter how far up the line goes. I could literally go all the way up that way. All the X values, all of them are just going to be 3. The only thing that's going to change is my Y values. Okay, thumbs up, thumbs down. How are we feeling about the recap? Because we did all of this last week. Smita says thumbs up. I like it. Roland, you did this excellently last week, Wednesday. You were one of my top people giving me all the correct answers. Ah, wrong emoji. Okay, I see it. Excellent, guys. Love it. Awesome stuff. All right. Okay. Obviously, we cannot leave it here. Okay. We have to move on. And today we're going to be talking about translation. Okay. Can anybody tell me what is translation? What is translation? Because you guys were telling me about transformation. Remember, you guys were like, transformation is like shape-shifting, ma'am, from one thing to another. But now I want to know specifically, what is translation? Nelisa, what is it? Can you tell me? Can you unmute and let me know? Can you unmute, my sweetie?
Ma'am, translation is a transformation in which a shape moves left, right, or up and down.
Excellent. So translation basically means it's a move. Okay, it's a move from one place to another. Okay, good. It's to move a figure horizontally or vertically or both. Okay. Excellent. It's a transformation that is a move. We're either going to move left or we're going to move right, and we're going to move up or we're going to move down. Okay. Now, what we are going to be doing is we're going to be learning the order in which we write translations on a coordinate plane. Okay. Now, I know you all agree with me. When we write coordinates, we first write the X coordinate and then we write the Y coordinate. Yes? Everybody agree with me? Just pop a yes in the chat. I want to see how many people agree with me. Tawan says, yep. Not even yes. He says, yep. Excellent. All right, good. We all agree. Right. Now, I want you guys to give me the coordinates of A, please. Give me the coordinates of A in the chat. Okay. Yes, Bukhale? This one. That one over there is not A. That's A prime. I'm just looking for A. So this one down here. Give me the coordinates of this A over here. Okay. I'm very sorry, guys, that annoying sound coming out from outside my window is our lightning alarm, because there's lightning where we are at the moment. Okay. Sorry about that. It will come off just now. Hopefully. All right. Tetelo, be very careful. We're looking for A prime. Sorry, for A and not for A prime. Okay. This is the coordinates for A. The coordinates for A are -2 and -3. Excellent. Now, what are the coordinates for A prime? A prime being this one over here. What are the coordinates for this one over here? Let me know, guys. Good. The coordinates are 4 and 3. Good. Because we look here, to our X line, we have 4, and to our Y line, we have 3. Excellent. So I'm going to write here that my A prime is 4 and 3. Okay. So that means to get from A all the way to A prime, something had to happen. Okay. In order for me to get from the number -2 for my X value to a 4 for my X value, I had to do something. So what we're going to do is we're going to count how many steps it takes us to get from A using our left and right turn. I want you to write this down. If we move left or right, that changes X. Left or right changes our X values. Okay. Can anybody tell me what is my up and down going to move? My up or down is going to change my, which one is it going to change? X or Y? Yes, Roland.
Good afternoon, Miss.
Hello, Roland has a voice again. Yay. Good afternoon. All right, my up and down, which one is it going to change? Is it going to change my X or my Y value?
Miss, it's gonna change your X value, Miss.
Oh, the left and the right changes my X value. What does the up and down change?
The Y value, Miss.
Good, the Y values. Okay, well done. Excellent. It just takes a little bit of looking at. Okay, well done. All right, so we know that it's going to change my Y values. All right, so I want you guys to remember from when we did integers that if I move to my left, my number is going to minus. And if I move to my right, my number is going to plus. Okay. Actually, I should write this a little bit further down because I'm going to need the space in just a second. Okay, if I move to my left, my number is going to minus. And if I move to my right, my number is going to plus. Okay. So if I want to get from A to A prime, I need to count to my right. So we're going to be adding. Okay, and we want to get right underneath A prime. We want to get right there. So if I have to calculate how many steps I take, I'm going to start counting from -2, and I'm going to start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roland, you can't say 6 or 7. You have to choose one or the other. Okay, we need to count how many steps we moved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bukhali, be careful. It was 6 times. Let's look at that again. Okay, I'm starting at my A, which is -2. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that is 6 times. So what I'm essentially saying is my X value, and then we're still going to talk about the Y value. My X value is no longer X. It goes from X and I add 6. Okay, because I moved that way 6 times. Okay, we need to count 0. Yes, Roland, we must count 0. Okay, it's very important that we count 0. Now, how many times, guys, can you tell me, how many times am I going to move up? And before I even get to that, if I move down, I'm going to minus. And if I move up, I'm going to plus. If I want to get from here, where I am over here, this is where we are. If I want to make it to A prime, am I going to move up or am I going to move down? Can you guys let me know in the chat? Up or down, guys? Good, Smita, we're going to move up. Good, we're going to move up. Now I want you guys to count for me. How many times am I going to move up? Okay, I'm over here and I have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. 6. Be careful, Faith. We're going to move 6 times. So what happened to my y value is that my y value is no longer y. It's going to be y plus 6. Okay, we're going to add 6. I'm going to do that again. Okay, so that we're not confused. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to start here. This is where I start. Start here, and I want to end here. That's my start point and my end point. Now, in order for me to get from here to A, I can't move to the left because that means I'm moving further away. I need to move to the right. And when I move to the right, I add. Okay, I add. So how many times to the right am I going to move? Okay, I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And now I'm sitting right underneath A prime. I'm sitting right underneath it. So I know that I moved to the right 6 times. And that's why I write X plus 6. Tabang, I will say it again. Okay. If I want to get from A to A prime, I have to move to my right. Okay. And now if I want to get to A prime, to get right underneath A prime, I need to count how many spaces to the right I'm moving. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see how I moved 6 times to the right. And when we move to the right, we write a plus. You see that? When we move to the right, we write a plus. Okay. Oh, went too far there. Okay. Now, in order for me to get from here, I'm at this point now, and I want to go up to A prime. How many times am I going to go up? If we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So what I've actually done is I've taken my X value for A and I've moved plus 6 to the right and plus 6 up. Okay. And that's why my rule, and I'm going to write it here. Okay. My rule, this is my rule over here. Okay. I went from X and Y, and what did I do to X? I plus 6. And what did I do to Y? I plus 6. Okay. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Do we understand what just happened? Awesome, Smita. Love it. Thanks, Ntiso. Thanks, Iminati. Oh, Roland needs to check his settings. Teacher Kat, can you help him? Thanks, Bukhali and Titello and Somila and Jody. Kelita, I don't know if you knew, if you've been here. Okay, Mivuyo, it's fine. We're going to do another example just now. Tanya, it's okay. Take it as slowly as you need to take it. Okay. That's okay. All right, Andile, I see you. Okay, do we understand the rule? I want to write the rule right underneath A and A prime because that's where we need it. Okay. Guys, can I ask you guys, pop the rule in the chat for me. My rule says, okay, and write it exactly the way I'm writing it. I moved from X and Y. What did I do to X? I went from X and I plussed 6, and I went from Y and I plussed 6. Pop exactly this in the chat for me, please. Okay, because that's the way I need you guys to write it. Okay, we're going to do another example, Nelisa, don't worry. And Unati. Okay, I want you guys to write my rule for me in the chat, please. We're going to repeat it, Bukhali, don't worry. Write this in the chat. Write this. Okay. Tabang, I know. Thank you, Mivuyo. That's exactly what I need. Thank you, Mivuyo. Okay, so guys, check what Mivuyo's done in the chat. Remember, Mivuyo, in the middle, it's our semicolon. So we have x plus 6, we have x plus 6, semicolon, y plus 6. Okay, it's not two separate brackets. It's our semicolon. Our semicolon doesn't go anywhere. Okay. I'm sorry, I feel like the lightning alarm behind me is not doing such a great job. Thank you, Faith and Smita. Excellent, guys. Excellent. Well done, Titello. All right, guys. Okay, so that was A and A prime. Now we're gonna do the same thing. Let me just put A prime back in case some of you guys are taking notes. Okay, well done, guys. So now we're going to move from B and we're going to move to B prime. Now, can you guys pop in the chat for me? What are the coordinates for B? Pop it in the chat, please. Or anybody can raise their hand and tell me what the answer is. What are the coordinates for B? Yes, Smita.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
So I'm guessing that it's brackets y semicolon x.
Oh no,
And
hold
then-
on. You need to look at B. Look at B where B is, and you need to bring B all the way down to the X line. And which number does it touch on the X line?
10, ma'am.
10. So we're just doing coordinates. Okay. Can you give me the coordinates for B? Okay, it's 10. And what is my Y coordinate? Where is it going to go to on the Y line?
It's 9.
Excellent, it's 9. And then I'm going to close my brackets. Where is B prime? Can you give me the coordinates for B prime for this one over here?
So it's 2.
Good, so 2, semicolon, and
5 in brackets.
excellent. Close brackets. Well done, amazing stuff. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, do you see what we did this, Peter? We're just looking for the coordinates. Okay. Now, Guguletu, I want you, oh, and Guguletu's gone now. Oh, what happened? Guys, I need somebody to raise their hand. Why did you guys disappear on me? I need a volunteer. All right, Roland. Okay, my boy, let's unmute. We want to move from B to B prime. Now, I want to show you quickly that if we look at B prime is over here, and we want to move X value first. So which way am I going to move to get from B to B prime? Am I going to move left or am I going to move right? You can pop your answers in the chat, guys, if you want. Am I moving left or right, Roland?
Most we're gonna be moving left, most.
How many times? Let's count together. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See how I moved 8 times?
Yes, most.
Excellent. So my rule is going to say that I took my X and my Y. What did I do to my X? And when I move left, do I minus or do I plus?
Most when you move left, must you minus.
Good. So how much did we minus, Roland?
With the minus 8, must.
Good. So I'm going to write X minus 8. Did you see how I did that?
Yes, must.
Excellent. Now, in order to get from this point over here to B prime, do I need to move up or down?
Down, must.
Okay, good. How many times are we moving down? Have a look for me. 1,
3
2,
times, must.
3,
With 4, must.
4 times. Right, it's 4 times. So what happened to my Y value? Did I plus or did I minus?
Must your Y value in the minus, it must.
By how much? Y minus?
4, must.
Excellent. Y minus 4. Do you see that it's kind of easy when you learn the rule?
Yes, miss.
See it? Excellent. Very well done. Amazing stuff, Roland. Like just huge applause for you. Okay, and that's how we find the rule. Okay. Give me a number, guys. 1 being, ma'am, I'm still very, very, very lost. 10 being, ma'am, I understand what you're doing and I can do it myself. Give me a number. Smita says 10. Excellent. Anyone else, guys? Andile says 10. Bukhale says 10. Guguletu says 5. Okay. Faith says 7.5. A 6. Melissa says 4, 5, 9, 7. Okay. I think we can we do one more example? Do you guys think we can do one more example? Okay, let's do one more. I think we can do one more example. All right. Okay, so here is your new coordinate. Okay, we're going to call it C. I want you guys to pop in the chat the coordinates for C, please. Tell me, what are the coordinates for C? Tell me in the chat. Okay, remember guys, the X value comes first and then the Y value. Very well done. Okay. And now this is C prime over here. Okay, well done. So my X value, if I look down here, my X value is going to be -5. And my Y value, if I go this way, is going to be 1. Okay. Now, guys, please give me my value for C prime. What is C prime? Tell me in the chat. How much is C prime? Yes, Jody. Yes. Smita says 3, 2. Bukhali wrote half a coordinate. Bukhali, what's going on? Oh, guys, careful. Roland is the only one who's got the right answer at the moment. Iminati and Smita, be careful. Which number comes first, my X or my Y? Thanks, Somila and Mibuyo. Excellent stuff. Well done, Unati. Okay, if I look down, this is 2. My X value comes first, so that's 2. And if I go this way, I end up at 3. So my coordinates for C prime are going to be 2, semicolon, 3. Okay, we need to be very careful about which one we look at first. Okay, now I need another volunteer. I need somebody to count with me how we moved from C to C prime. Lindela, remember, it needs to be round brackets. You cannot put square brackets. Okay. Anybody who said that they're like at a 4 or a 5 or a 7, I want you guys to raise your hand so that you can kind of get an understanding of what's going on. Okay, so we can work together. Okay. All right, Melissa, do you want to try this one with me?
I don't know, ma'am.
That's okay. We're gonna do it together. Okay, so I'm here at C, right, Melissa? I'm at C, and I want to move. I want to move to C prime. Do I need to move to my right or to my left?
You need to move to your right.
Excellent. Let's count how many times we're going to move. Remember, C is over here, so we wanted to get to that line. So we're going to count. Count with me. 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Excellent. So we moved 7 times to the right. And when I move to the right, Mibuyo, do I plus or do I minus?
U plus.
Good. So our new rule is going to say X. Finish the rule for me. X.
X plus 7.
Excellent. And then semicolon, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now let's go fetch our Y. All right, so we're sitting over here. To get to C prime, do I need to move up or down?
Down.
Oh, if I move down, I'm going to miss it. See, if I move down, I'm going to miss it.
Oh, you
Where
need
is
to
it?
move up.
You need to move up. Good. How many times are we moving up? Let's count.
1, 2.
2 times. See, we moved 2 times. So what is my rule for Y here going to be? I'm going to go Y.
Y
And then-
plus 2.
Excellent. Y plus 2. Close brackets. Because I'm done. I did X
Yes, ma'am.
and I did Y. You see it now.
Yes, ma'am, I understand. Thank you, ma'am.
Excellent. Very, very well done. All right. Okay, we're going to have a brain break. And then as soon as we're done with the brain break, Teacher Kat, I think we're going to put that new poll into the chat. Okay, guys, I want you guys to practice this on a piece of grid paper. Draw yourself a Cartesian plane or a coordinate plane. Practice as many of these as you can. Pick your own point. That's true, Roland, because of load shedding. Masachaba is here. It's Juria who's not here today, and Sally's not here, but it's because of load shedding.
I saw Sally.
Is Sally here? Oh, I haven't seen or heard from her today. All right, guys. So you're gonna take your own piece of paper and you're gonna draw a dot and you're gonna call it A. And then you're gonna be like, let me draw another dot here. And I'm gonna call it A prime. Oh, hi, Sally. Okay, and I'm gonna call this other dot A prime. And then I'm going to look at, okay, how much do I need to move to get from A to A prime? Okay, can I get a thumbs up? Are we going to be doing this? Are we going to be practicing? Because practice makes permanent, guys. Oh, Nokwezi has to go. That's okay. That's okay, Nokwezi. Go practice. Excellent, guys. Remember, you guys get to choose your own points. Wherever you want to put them, you need to learn how to move them and how to write down the rule. Okay, remember how to write down the rules, guys. The rule is very important because the rule tells us what we need to do. Okay. And then we're going to learn how to use the rule to find other numbers next time. Okay, let's have a bit of a brain break. Ooh, excuse me, a bit of a brain break.